Chazak u'baruch. Good morning to everyone. Bezat Hashem Mincha is going to be 4:15. Please be on time. Chacham Ovadia, when he discusses the halacha, he says, what happens in a case where a person on Shabbat, unfortunately it's a sad reality that exists very small percentages, but it happens that there are people in the world that are very depressed, very sad, and they want to commit suicide. Very unfortunate reality. And Hamuvadia talks about what happens if there's a person on Shabbat, a Jew, that wants to commit suicide and he ingests a poison. And everybody around, they're trying to stop him or her. They're trying to stop the person. And the person is screaming and yelling, "Leave me alone, don't save me, I don't want to be saved, get away from me." What do we do in that case? Are we allowed to take the person physically, be mehalel Shabbat, to violate Shabbat, for someone who's sort of self-inflicted and doesn't want your help? So the halacha says very clearly, and this is very important, not just halacha, but the philosophy behind the halacha, that en nafsho shel adam kinyano. The nefesh of a person does not belong to him. His soul, his physicality is not his to make a decision, I want to live, I don't want to live. It belongs to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. You cannot say, don't save me, because you don't own yourself to be able to make such a statement. You don't have jurisdiction to say such a thing. And therefore, everybody that is around him is not only allowed to save him, is required to save him, and he could be screaming and yelling, and they would still be obligated to physically, forcefully stop him from giving up his life, and to do whatever it takes in terms of Chilul Shabbat to save this individual, even if he does not want to be saved, because it's not a decision that is in his hand, and it still remains as much of an obligation on everybody else to be able to save him. Again, the perspective of the Torah is so beautiful, so amazing, how the Torah sees from a very different angle than the entire world sees things, and the Torah tells us that this is how a person needs to think, and this is how a person needs to live their lives. Baruch Adonai.